the entire country stands together in the fight against Pakistan-sponsored terrorism. And the 7 all-party delegations spreading the message of Operation Sindoor across the world are exemplifying what it means to rise above differences for national security. Top Congress leaders continue to put India first and are exposing Pakistan in front of the world. Former Foreign Minister Salman Khurshid put it in very clear terms that it was the Pakistani DGMO that called India first, but the terror state did not walk the talk on halting military operations. Khurshid was speaking at Indonesia. Listen in to what he said.
Why did we stop when we did stop? Now it's complete hogwash for anyone to say that we called them first. Why would we call them first? Who was at the receiving end by the time that the calls were made? It is more than clear to everybody that the call came from the DGMO of Pakistan. And it came to the DGMO of India. And we stopped. We stopped when they said, let's stop. We then didn't send any further attacks on them. The shelling across the border and across the line of control continued. For at least 3-4 hours, there were violations of the ceasefire once again when the shelling continued, making it very clear that in Pakistan, nobody seems to be in control. Certainly, the civilian government doesn't seem to be in control. And there are factions within the army, each vying with each other to become all-powerful. But nevertheless, we showed restraint and we showed patience.
Now, not just Congress leaders, viewers, NCP SP Supriya Sule reiterated the resolve to put the country first instead of stooping to politicizing the success of our armed forces.
The whole idea of this entire Operation Sindoor, which you all have all read about, heard about, was the wishes of the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji, that this is an extension and outreach program. And this outreach program is not just to put up a fight against anybody. The fight is not against any individual. It is against terrorism. Because what is the legacy we want to leave our children? Why did you all migrate? Why do we all move? Who leaves their roots? Nobody wants to leave. Ghar koi nahi chhodna chahta. But you have come for a reason generations ahead and you've made a life here. And we feel so proud.
Meanwhile, AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi condemned the terror state for harboring terror and providing a safe haven to terrorists. He also said that Pakistan only pretends to take action against them when there's global pressure.
Terrorism survives on one ideology. Second is money. Ideology, you know very well, you have seen the Black Decade. Even South Algeria, you still have some problems. So, on that point, we are together. Once you bring Pakistan back in grey list, we will definitely see decrease of terrorism in India. We will definitely see killings coming down. Because the experience of 2018, wherein Algeria and other countries have helped India.
Now, viewers, you know how the Congress has been pinning its own leader, Shashi Tharoor, down for speaking for India and Indians. Recently, Salman Khurshid praised the abrogation of Article 370 by the Modi government. He was speaking at Indonesia. The BJP has asked the grand old party if they would turn on him as well for speaking an inconvenient truth. But here's what the senior Congress leader had said in Jakarta. Listen in.
Kashmir had a major problem for a long time. Much of that was reflected in the thinking of the government in an article called 370 of the Constitution, which somehow gave an impression that it was separate from the rest of the country. But Article 370 was abrogated. It was abrogated. And it was finally put to an end because so much time has passed. Subsequently, there was an election in 65% participation in election. There's an elected government in Jammu and Kashmir today. And therefore, for people to want to undo everything that has happened, the prosperity that has come to Kashmir is something which is very unfortunate.
All right, with that, we're slipping into a short break. News and updates continue on the other side.